Good stuff. Okay. Right. If I'd have woken up from a coma this morning and suddenly plonked me in front of the screen, I'd know exactly where I am and what day it is. I know what day it is because of all your happy smiling faces. And I know I'm in Cornwall because it's lashing it down with rain outside. And it hasn't stopped for ages. All right. And the third reason is there's some crazy blonde guy in charge of the country. So if I was to come out, it might be me. All right. 1 minute left. We got next thing is the Nordic Walkers tomorrow, but then on Monday we've got the window cleaner return. It was a request. I'm not going to know names, but she's got more windows than anybody else because she's often found in a greenhouse and double boys cleaning them on the inside. Okay.
True.
Okay, guys. I know a few people have gone away for weekends and things, and it's a football season, so some mums have gone and watched football and stuff like that with their kids. Going to mute you down. Going to get going. We've got some yoga moves, a bit of a follow-on from yesterday's worm catchers, muting you all down. So I can't hear anything you say. So you all now call me a really bad word, and I won't know what you called me. There we go. All right. But I can master at lip reading. I never told you that, did I? All right. You're in trouble now. Okay. All right. Is Skippy just coming in? Good stuff. All right, guys. Somebody can't see I can't do anything. Okay, all right. Okay, as I step backwards, I'm back again, and you'll never guess who's here, guys. Waited for me to step back, didn't he? And now he's clicked himself into the room. All right, good stuff. It's Wayne. I'm now stepping back. See, I'm going to be tied out by the time I come to do this class. Here's Alison. I need a remote control, don't I? All right, it's Saturday morning. Okay, guys, let's just get settled down. A little bit of just gentle walk on the spot. And as long as your toes come off the floor, we're happy with that, okay? I'm just getting our sensors switched on. I'm getting the lungs started. My right finger, there's Diane. Okay, good stuff. Just walk on the spot, nice and gentle. 3, 2, 1. A little stop. Look down at the feet. Put them where they should be, i.e., just a bit wider than the hips and slightly coming out to the sides. Hello, Wayne. Good. And there's another Wayne. Good. From there, let's get our breath in. Okay, take the hands up and out. Think posture. Turn the hands, palms up towards the ceiling and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, thumbs coming down to the sternum, gently touching the sternum, elbows nice and low, and hold that there for 3 and 2 and a 1. And squish the hands out again. Gently reach for the walls either side of us, nice and gently, pushing it out. So on our scores, 10 out of 10 is uncomfortable. 15 is what the maximum we take it to. Rotate those hands, palms facing the ceiling, and put those imaginary fruit bowls into the hands. Open the fingers up, nice and wide, and rotate the thumbs to the rear until we feel a stretch up in the pecs, and the rotator cuff starts working. Big deep breath in, go. Fill the lungs right up, exhale down, keep the elbows high this time as the palms come together, same position. It's a 3-second isometric push in, go. 2, 3, relax that down, hook the hands over, 3-second isometric pull apart, go. There, 2 and a 3. Arc those hands down, guys, hold the thumb, rotate the shoulders to the rear. You haven't missed anything, Viv. And then back to the front again. Good stuff. Rotating it round, guys. Like it. Take the hands to the side. Lean over any side you want to till you feel a stretch in the waistline here and don't go any further. So I lean over there and now feel a stretch. This isn't a stretch, remember, it's a spinal mobilization. So hold it there for approximately 8 seconds. And all the time we're doing this, we're getting in the zone. This is me time. It's our time. It's the group time, guys. You can't empty the brain out. It's impossible, remember? Just keep a couple of thoughts up there. Bring the body back up and lean over the other side. Nice and gently. 2 spinal mobilizations before any exercise. Good stuff. Bring it back up nice. And slowly, we're liking that one, guys. Bring the hands up and out. It's the Double Boys Fit Club welcome. Palms towards me. Lean back about 45 degrees and look upwards to the corner of your room about 45 degrees. And just hold that position there. Just holding that position. Reset, which means you stand back upright again, turn the hands up, big deep breath in. Exhale down to the heart and hold that position with the thumbs on the sternum above the heart. Okay, now then, lock the legs out, push the knees to the rear nice and straight, then bring them forwards just off lock. 30%, engage the pelvic floor, pull the pelvic floor 30% and pull the abs in 30. For you new guys, we'll go through that when I see you next time, okay? But nicely held to there, 30%. Nice lateral thoracic breathing. Chest is up 45 degrees, imaginary string. Standing tall. Squish those hands out. Palms towards me. Do not let the feet go left to right. Concrete trousers on and move the body around, rotating left and right. Second spinal mobilization. Good. The concrete trousers are going to come off. Put your skis on and let the feet go instep to outstep, i.e. leaning over, and we'll rotate it around even further. That protects the knee joint, and it then gets the ankles and the hips, and we get a big rotation. Now take it around as far as you can. Take the head around, follow the lead arm. Last one this side. Last one this side, then it's the whites of the eyes. Pause, hold. Arc those hands down, guys. Give everything a nice little gentle shake. Good stuff. Okay. We used to start this one a few weeks ago. First off, we're coming back up towards the head, guys. We're going to bring it down, get nicely focused. Imaginary string now through the ears, hands to the front, relax. Big deep breath in. Exhale and let the head gently go over to any side you want to be honest. I'm going over to my left. And let gravity work. Just let the head gently go. If anything, we are slowing it down. Don't let it flopping straight over. Don't want to initiate that stretch reflex. Okay, big deep breath in, go. Exhale. And the head goes over a little bit more. Now feel that stretch. It's increasing right down the scalenes, right down the side of the neck, deep into the shoulder, that acromion process we call it. Good. Now gently just push that head over. Remember the scores? Don't go past your 15 out of 10. We don't do pain. Those days are well over. And don't anybody say anything about Monday morning nil quips with the window cleaner. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Keep that head there. Look, when we breathe in, that releases the tissues. We supercharge our system with oxygen. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale and slowly bring that head back up again. Hold it, whites of the eyes, looking at each other, big deep breath in. Exhale and we go over the other side. Got some people in this morning, guys. We don't normally see Saturday morning. Good stuff. The class is getting bigger. Okay, I can feel a stretch down the neck there. And that's at 15. So let's take a breath in. Exhale and we breathe out. And the head goes over. And a lot of the Saturday morning stretch, the one and only class, is always breathing. That energizes the nervous system and can keep certain parts of the body feeling what we're doing in the mornings up to 8 hours later. Gently move that head over to the side now. Feel the stretch down the side of the neck going under the shoulder. Good. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale, slowly bringing that head back up. Now we're just going to drop the chin down to the chest. Nice and slowly, switch off the rest of the body. Once we're there, big breath in again. Exhale. And as soon as you breathe out, feel the stretch increases down the spine from the atlas, what that part of the bone that the head sits on, into the top of the back, between the shoulder blades. Okay, follow me along on the next one. Breathe in. As we exhale, bring the head up. And then slowly tilt upwards, look up at the ceiling and pick your spot on the ceiling and take the head far back as you can. Now lateral thoracic breathing, normal breathing. Push the lower jaw forwards in front of the upper jaw. Makes my voice go funny. Big stretch from the chin into the chest. We're liking that one. Keep pushing it back. Big deep breath in. Exhale and bring the head back up. That's whites of the eyes looking at each other. Lateral thoracic breathing. Turn your head to your left. All the way around. Keep the eyes open on this one. Look over the shoulder. Tilt the head downwards. Bring the head back up. Back round towards me. Around the other way. and chin over the shoulder, then back up again, back round towards me, and we like that one. Hold the thumb front of the body, and big rotations, guys. Pencils in the shoulders, drawing big circles on the sheets of paper either side. 3 one direction, 3 the other. I went forwards then to the rear. It doesn't matter at all. There's 2. There's my 3rd one. I've got a tingly feeling down the spine already. Take the hands up and out. Rotate the palms towards the ceiling. Biggest breath you've ever done. Take it in now. Exhale down to the heart, elbows low. Now, if you're feeling these locking out, let that happen. That's your core engaging, thumbs above the heart. Hold it there for 3, and a 2, and a 1. Arc the hands nicely down. We like arcs and circles. Gently shake it out. Good stuff. Bring the pointy finger out, guys. Concrete suit is on. It's white to the eyes. Other arm comes to here, and gently pull it across the body. So white to the eyes means we're looking at each other, and I'm slowly pulling that shoulder. So where the finger's pointing, that's where the shoulder's going. We're not pulling it into the throat, how men do in parks and turn purple faces. Right, the concrete jacket's coming off. Big deep breath in. Exhale, turn the head, look at that finger, and you'll rotate round a bit more from the hips. We're breaking this one down this morning. Big deep breath in again. Take the concrete trousers off. Exhale, and we can rotate around. Put your skis on, and we go back to the insteps and outsteps of the feet. And keep pulling that round, guys. We want to feel like our body feels like a Dairy Lead cheese wedge. Other ones are available. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly unwind that one and rotate that arm around, guys. We're working down through the body. Twice I did one way, twice the other. Good, like doing the Del Boy thing with the feet, left and right, alternate the body weight, keeps the body all switched on. Good stuff. Other hand up, pointy finger, arms coming up to here. Concrete suit back on, and pull that arm over as we've got the whites of the eyes going on. There, and we'll hold it. That's opening up the back, the rotator cuff, the scapula. The lungs like it as well, because we concentrate too much on our chest sometimes. Well, we don't. Some people concentrate more on their chest with the breathing. Big deep breath in. Concrete jacket is off. Turn the head towards that pointy finger and rotate the body round. Don't let the feet go instep to outstep. As soon as you feel a weight transfer, you pause, you don't go any further. And that's way down to the strongest part of the spine, the L section. Got to hold all the body weight and be maneuverable. Big deep breath in. Exhale, skis on, insteps to outsteps. I can move the feet to the edges and I take a big circle around. And I can feel the back opening up all the time. Nice relaxed breathing. Breath in. Exhale, bring it back around nice and slowly for a reset and move that arm about. Now we're starting to think and feel like I'm doing a really big workout. Other way, guys, take it around there. Fantastic. Still working down, but before we get there, I want to do 1 bicycle chain just to de-stress the bottom third of the back. Hands to the thighs. Follow me along, guys. I'll turn 45 degrees for you new guys. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest. And it's a bicycle chain because you imagine a chain off a bike going into a nice clean bucket of oil. Push the hands into the front of the body. I'm now on my shins. My middle fingers are coming to the top of the toes. And if the knees want to bend, let them bend. It doesn't matter. My middle fingers are on the floor. There. Lots of people say, I'll bend over. I can't touch my toes, touch the floor. Let your knees bend, guys. That's the only way we're going to increase our range of movement. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Arch the back upwards like a cat doing a stretch. Push the knees to the rear and take the chin to the chest. Look behind us. And take this to your 15 out of 10. Big deep breath in. Exhale for a reset and slowly coming back upwards. Push the hands into the thighs. Imagine a bicycle chain, and all that is for is to protect the lower back. No stress in the lower back. The last movement is the chin coming off the chest. The elbows go slightly to the rear. There, I'm looking up 45 degrees, thinking standing tall. Imagine you string out the chest, like in that one. Bringing it sideways, guys. Bring the hands up to here. We're going to start off with our feet semi-sumo, so they're level with where my elbows should be. Arc the hands down. Teapot going on. Here we go. Feet any position you want to, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, side bend, but bring the short arm up the body. There's the teapot handle, fingers under the armpit as we go down to the side, and you go into your 15s now, okay? Remember, pre-stretching would be 8 out of 10. After that, it's 15. Go to your maximum. Now breathe in. Exhale and take it over a little bit more. You'll feel that long arm, the middle finger slowly going down the side of the leg. Good, hold that position. First little bit of yoga, guys. Under the teapot handle, take it nice and straight up into the air. Curve the fingers over, imaginary string coming out and at the end, and it pulls the arm over. And in that position there, we're going to inflate that chest. Feel it in the side of the chest wall. Breathe in. Hold. 2, 3, exhale. Lateral thoracic breathing. Bring that arm back down and slowly come back up to upright position. Arc it down. Thumbs to the front. Rotate those shoulders round. About now, the side of you stretched out is going to feel totally different to the other side. Let's even that off. Hands to the side. Think the exercise through. Breathe in. Exhale. Leaning over. Little teapot handle up the side. Middle fingers coming right tucked into the armpit. Long arm down the side of the body. And listen to what the body's doing. Feel what it's doing. Feel those muscles stretching out. Big deep breath in. Exhale, and we increase it a little bit more. Always to your 15s. Never think, oh, I can do 25 out of 10. Stick to your 15. Okay, straighten that long arm up above the head. Curve the fingers over. Imagine you string out the fingertips and it arcs over. We like arcs and circles. It means gracefulness and power. Inflating the chest. Big deep breath in. Go. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale, guys. Lateral thoracic breathing, and then slowly reset. Bring that nicely back up. Arc that finger down. Bring the hands to the front, hold the thumb, and big circles rotating those shoulders and back. Good stuff. Going to bring those feet in, squishing them in, and just gently shake everything out. We're down to our hip area. Not breaking this one down this morning, guys, but we're going to do 3 feet. Okay, so stand normal. Look at your right toe. Step forward 1. Put the heel where the toe was. 1. And again, 2 and 3. But I want your feet in railway tracks this morning, so the feet nice and straight there. Okay, railway track there. Hands to the hips. This is your lead hip. But first off, just lean it backwards. Lean back. Pick your point on the ceiling and look up. So if somebody walked in now, put a glass of water on my head, my forehead, it wouldn't spill. Holding that there. Now bring it nicely back upright again. Good. Lead hip, big circles, guys. Nice, controlled, not too fast. That's my first one there. All the way around. Doesn't matter what direction you started with, but what you do is get a feel when we change direction, how we work that big ball socket joint, the biggest bone in the body. This is fantastic for the digestive system as well. Working it all the way down, taking it back around the other way in a big circle. Now just focus on your lead hip. The butt sticks out to the rear, the hips to the front, big circles all the way around. It's one of the best ones going, it really is for that top of the femur, all the origins and insertions of that muscles. I'm going to do one more. Here we go. Take it all around. And the other hip's going to follow it. It has to. Pause and hold it there. Reset the feet. Bring that one back. Little shake out. By the way, if the other leg doesn't follow it, you've got a serious problem. But don't go to hospital. There's too many waiting lists. Okay. Feet normal. Look at the other foot where the big toe is. Step forward 1 and 2 and 3. Feet nice and straight. Hands to the hips. Focus. Lean back. There. Let's get a nice stretch of the quads, quadriceps, and that back leg. That's getting the stretch there up into our hip flexor area in the hips. It's also strengthening. You might feel you're sticking your abs out. They're not. They're being engaged. If you take a middle finger and push yourself in the abs, they're nice and firm. That's what the muscle group's designed for. Bring yourself back upright. Lead leg. Round we go. Any direction you want to. Big circles all the way around. So sometimes for you new guys, we break this down to 1 step, 2 step. Maximum done is 4. This morning is a 3. all the way around. Actually feel that in the hamstrings in that lead leg. And back around the other way, to the back of the knee, where the calves start and where they go down at the Achilles. We're going to cover that area in a second. One more circle with this one. Round we go. Pause, hold, and bring those feet back. By now, you feel your heart rate up a little bit. Your left ventricle is actually pumping more blood around the body. That's the first thing that happens before the heart rate increases. Let's give it a help out, guys. Big deep breath in. Hands up and out. Turn the palms up and breath in. Exhale down to the heart. And again, pause and hold it there. 2 and a 1 and arc it down. All right. We're going to call this our old-fashioned calf stretch, if you like. One big step forwards, guys. Nice and long. And for some of you, it's the first time you're doing this probably in your bare feet. Feel the difference to wearing boots and trainers and stuff like that. Bring the feet out. It's not a balance exercise. And get them as straight as you can back to our railway lines. Hands to the hips. Bend that front knee forwards. Keep the back heel flat and actually push it into the floor nice and gently. So if I've got some string now, I'm pulling your knee forwards and you're all pulling my knee forwards. 2 and 1. Breath in. Exhale and see if you can dip it a little bit more. Just work it a little bit more for 2 and a 1 and slowly bring it back up nice under control. We're going to swap those feet straight over. Off we go. Nice big step forwards. In the railway tracks, hands to the hips. Breathe in. Exhale and bend in that front knee nice and slowly. There. Good. As the weeks go by, as it stretches, as we all know, the elasticity increases of our muscle groups. So we increase those stretches and everything else, the tissues open up and they react quicker. And that's the muscle memory. Big deep breath in. Exhale, knee forward. Think 30% pelvic floor and abs as well. Ears, shoulders, hips all aligned. 2 and 1. And reset that one, guys. Bring it back and give it a workout. Good stuff. We're going to come back to that position in a second. When we do, it's going to be a bit yoga. Next 2 moves are yoga stroke Pilates, okay? Bringing those hands up. We're bringing the feet out nice and wide. Okay? So, you know, when we turn to do this one, let that long leg go out, guys, for those of you used to it. Okay, this foot now is going to point that direction. We're breaking this down this morning. Adductor stretch first. Big, deep breath in, go. And just gently down, chest facing one another and take that down. That long leg foot is staying flat on the floor and I'm holding that position there. So we'll be working this one a little bit this morning as well. Taking that arm back up again. Curving it over, going to roll the chest. Follow me along. Breathe in. Exhale. Roll the chest around and reach for the wall in front of you. 15. Feel the stretch there. Feel how powerful that is. That long leg now is going to come to the instep. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach forwards for the wall. Long leg to the instep. We dip down and really push it out, guys. Try and touch the wall ahead of you. If you are now, you're in a very small room. Breathe in for a reset. Exhale and come all the way back up again. Hold that position. 2 more of those, but we're going to now combine it all. Roll the chest over. Follow me along. Breathe in. Exhale and over we go. Roll the chest over. Good control. Long leg to the instep. Reach forwards. Breathe in again. Exhale and we bring it back up again. That's powerful. Feel the power there, guys. Core working super hard. Breathing in. Exhale, and we roll that over all the way. Try and touch the wall. We're getting longer. We're getting lower. Reset, finishing this side. Breathe in. Exhale, and up we come. And arc it down. And then squish those feet in. Heel to toe. Come up and give it a shake out. Now we can feel that side. Remember, always think we work all the way around the body, not just to the front like a lot of fitness classes. It's all the way, and also between the ears, our brains and grey matter, or my single brain cell in my case. Okay, I'm feeling for the warm patch on the carpet, but I'm bringing my hands out. Let's get the other side going. Let's keep this going, guys. Here we go. Arcing it down. That foot's going to face that way. Think the exercise through. Chest facing one another. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Down we go there. I bring my forearm to my knee and I gently let these adductors open up. Remember, adductors, laziest muscles in the body along those and the triceps, the bingo wings. Okay, taking that hand up. We know what's coming. Curve it over. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Roll the chest over. Keep that long leg, the foot flat on the floor, and just gently try and reach for the wall. Not 50. I'm probably about 10 or 11 out of there. Good. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Long leg to the instep. Reaching forward. That's now 15. This is such a powerful exercise. If anybody walked in the room and kicked us, they'd hurt their foot. We wouldn't even know they'd been in. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale, and we slowly come back up again. This is the mental focus, okay? This is the powerful one. Breathing in. Exhale, roll the chest over. Control all the way through. Reaching forwards. Can we increase slightly from the last time? Yes. Breathe in. Exhale, up we come again. Hold that position, fantastic. Last one. Breath in. Exhale, roll the chest over. Obviously, as I get there, I've got lateral thoracic breathing going on. I can't just keep blowing out all the time. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale, bring it all the way back up. Arc the hand down, bring the feet straight and squish those feet in. And that's a nice little workout for the pelvic floor as well, guys. Give it a shake out. Good, like that one. Insteps together to here. Hands to the knees, palms on the knees, and just circle those knees around nice and slowly, guys. There. So any tension we build up in the pelvic floor, we're just releasing it down now. We're doing this movement. Take it back around the other way. The knees are loving this, and the ankles, soles of the feet. Good. 3, 2, and a 1. We like it. Gonna do another yoga type one, guys. Gonna work this one. I'm taking not a long step, but a step that is longer than a normal step. Does that make sense? So what we could do is take a normal step out, look at the foot, and step forward one more. There you go. That's easy, isn't it? Bring the feet out slightly so you're not wobbling and balancing. Hands up and out. Okay. Curve the hands to the rear. As you breathe back, it's that banana shape, bringing the hips forwards and leaning back. Breathe in. All the way back. This time, if somebody puts a cup of water on my chest, it'll stay there. Good. Normal breathing now. Next breath in, take those hands further to the rear. Breathe in. Imaginary A4 paper between the scapulas. That's your shoulder blades. The hands will come down slightly. That's okay. Eye moving down towards the hips. When we exhale, come upright fairly quick and bring the hands to a prayer-shaped position, touching each other's noses in front of us. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it up and the hands come to here. Good. We're going to go back to that position from this one on an inhale. One more time. Ready? Breathe in. Open the body up all the way back, leaning back. Big, powerful exercise. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the front and hold that there. Okay, reach forwards. Bend that front knee and try and touch each other's noses with those fingers and bring the hands out to here and hold. Now come back up. There. And forwards again, keeping the hands out, crucifix or T-shape. Down we go forwards and back again. Like it. One more time, bring it forwards. There. And back. Hands are coming to the thigh on that leg. Bit of a bicycle chain thing going on. So breathe in. Chin to the chest and slide those hands down the front of that leg. The knee will bend. Let that happen. I want you to get your fingertips to the top of your foot and then no further. Keep the back leg straight, let that front knee bend. Inhale. Exhale. Now think cat stretch. Arc the back upwards and try and gently straighten that front leg and hold that position for 2 and 1. Breathe in. Exhale and slowly come back up. All the way. Then take the hands up and out, nice and graceful. Fantastic. Turn the hands up, breath in. Exhale down to the heart and arc them down. Have you noticed all the upper body movement, everything we did? Initially started off feeling like hard work, you forget what the legs were doing, guys. Let's swap that straight over. There we go. So if I want to reset, I'll take one pace forwards and one little step, bring the feet out. If you can, railway lines, hands up and out, there. Breath in, curve the hands to the rear. Here we go, breathe in, leaning back. Somebody's going to come in now and put a glass of water on the chest because somebody's been listening somewhere. And if you get stuck, I'll put it on a record later on. When we breathe in, take those shoulder blades together, squeeze that A4 paper sideways, breathe in. And it goes further back, the arms go back, the chest opens up. That's fantastic for the top corners of our body. When we exhale, hands to the front again, breathe in. Exhale, bring those hands up and reset that position there. Good. Big work, guys. One more of those this side. Here we go. Breathing in. All the way back. Flexibility of the spine, fantastic. Here we go, inhale. Exhale, bringing them forwards and hold it there, and we can tickle each other's noses to that one. Good. Take the hands to here. Palms towards me, it's welcoming, it's bringing into my space, and that front knee's going to bend now forwards. There. Good. Take it back up. And bend forwards, one more this side. And back up. And hold. Arc the hands down, graceful, well done. Put the hands to the thigh, other side. Breathe in. Exhale. Chin to the chest, sliding the hand down the front of the body. Let that front knee bend. Keep the back heel of the long leg on the floor. Middle fingers top of the foot, and I hold it there. Breathe in. Think cat stretch, arc the back upwards, and think of that front knee straightening. Just think of it being straight. Don't push it, don't force it. And we get that nice effect. If your toes have gone a bit white, try and relax them down. Don't claw them into your mat. Breathe in. Exhale and slowly come back up again. Nice. And slowly think posture. Then the hands come up and out, palms facing me. Turn up towards the ceiling, breath in. Exhale down and hold it there. Good. This is muscular strength and endurance, guys. We are changing our body shape. 2 and a 1. Arc those hands down, bring the feet up, give everything a nice little shake out. Good. I'm going to adjust the camera because I think it's time for us to have oh, there's windows opening. People are getting roasting, toasty hot. Okay. All right. This position, so get yourself down and sit and come. So we haven't come down into our tabletop or anything like that. Straight away, you've got to be thinking posture, i.e., nice curve in the spine, S shape. Imagine you string out the chest, it's pulling us up 45 degrees. Top of the head's pulling us up as well. My knees are nice and relaxed. We want to keep the knees relaxed, okay? We're going back to a typical Joseph Pilates move right now. So bringing the feet nice and flat onto the floor in steps together, wrapping those arms around. When Joseph Pilates called this a sitting curved over ball, we call this a double balls fit club big group hug, don't we? And we look upwards 45 degrees. Inhale, exhale, pull the forearms against the front of the knees and you'll pull the chest towards those knees. Whites of the eyes, keeping the head up. Now that's thoracic breathing. Normal breathing. Big deep breath in. Exhale and pull again. That's it. Why? Because I like a big group hug. That's what it's all about, guys. S shape in the spine, working hard. Accessory muscles, the ribs and the back working hard. 2 and a 1. Relax that down. Bring the feet out. If I turn sideways, look, relaxed. So, heel there, not pulling the toes towards the shins, and my knees are nicely bent, okay? But remember, as I said yesterday in Worm Catchers, any position you are trying to be in is a stress position, because it does become, no matter what position it is, guys, lying on your back, front, whatever, it becomes stressful. So that's the position there. Think sitting tall, feel those abs coming in, take the hands up and out, Pilates now. We're going to inhale, exhale, rotate around. Any direction you want to. I don't mind. There we go. Get to your maximum 15 out of 10 and hold. Hold that position, engage lateral thoracic breathing. Good. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Can we revolve a little bit more? Take it around. Yes, I can a little bit. 2 and 1. Breath in. Exhale. Unwind. Come back round towards me. Good. Turn the hands up. Breathe. Exhale down to the heart. Squishing them back out. We're going to rotate the other way. Breath in. Exhale. Around we go. All the way. Get to your 15. There. Breath in. Exhale. Take it a bit further. Oh, that's good. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale, back around towards me. Arc those hands down. Give everything a nice shake out, guys. It's time for me, can you believe it, to press the magic buttons. If you've got a goldfish, put a sock on its head so we can't hear him making a noise, blowing the bubbles. Good. You can press your button whenever you want to. Back to this sitting position. Good. Now we're bringing the feet out. Pull the toes towards the shins, backs to the knees on the floor. Hands to here. Now you can get those knees come up if you need to, guys, not a problem. Breathe in. Exhale, bend forward from the hips and we're aiming for touch our big toes. If you don't touch your toes, it does not matter. You'll go into your maximum, and that's all that we can do, guys, and it increases week by week, as we know. Big deep breath in. Exhale, sliding forwards again. There. Rest. Breathe in. Exhale, sliding forward one more time. Toes in the palms of my hands. I'm pulling the toes towards the shins. Legs nice and flat on the floor. Chin down to the chest. Big deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come back up. Place the feet flat on the floor. The most important exercise of the day is the last one. Here it is, guys, it's there. Send a big ripple across the Dora and Ray in Canada, because they're still in bed and do this one late on a Saturday. You've been amazing. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, give yourself a big clap. Fantastic, guys. Any questions on a postcard and I'll get back to you. Above all, stay safe and have a brilliant day. All motivated. Yes.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug. Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
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 Bye, Wayne. Bye, guys. Bye,
Bye.
Charlotte, Wayne, Alison, Ali, the Clarks, Cynthia Beeks. Bye. Bye, guys. See you, Sandra. Nice one. Well done, guys.